Okay, I'm going to look at my grades. I've only got one student in this grade book, the test student. But I can see that they're missing some assignments, particularly this one. It's late. And so, what I'm going to do is I notice there's no letter grade. I'm going to check out my grading scheme. So, I'm going to go back to my settings, course details, and I'm going to enable a course grading scheme. Now, what that means is my students and I will, if I don't do anything to change it, start seeing letter grades. So I'm going to set my grading scheme. And this is really old school. I don't like it. So I want to select another grading scheme. And hey, look, some busybody added their own grading scheme to everybody's Canvas platform. So I'm going to choose Vita Mastery Based Grading. And there it is. I know these numbers look weird, but that's how you translate the 4-point rubric to our grades using percentages. So I'm just going to trust the math teacher and enable that and hit done. Super easy. Now I'm going to make sure I update, and I'm going to go back to grades. And now I see that letter grade has appeared. The other thing I want to look at is, what does a student see? So I'm going to go out to my home and enter student view. And I enabled grades in their navigation. What I notice when I'm looking at this student's grades is that they see this percentage, which is really confusing. They see 5 out of 8, which has nothing to do with how we like to do things at Vita. And also up here, they see their letter grade, which I'm not a big fan of, putting their letter grades in their face all the time. So I'm going to get rid of all this. And the way to do that is to go into your settings, and we're going to go back to course details. And now I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom and choose more options. And here I'm going to hide the totals in the student grade summary. And then I'm going to update my course details. Now, when I go back to the student view and look at their grades, I can now see all of their assignments, their scores on it, whether they're missing it, but there's no confusing percentages. And up here, there's no letter grade.